ass around and going back to the wedding? I was to have a bit of fun, not a bloody walkabout. Keep this up, and I'll get sore legs is all. Not quite what Olgerd asked for.
Fine, we'll go back.
A zdar na zdar, hrdinové, dobrodruzi, lovci monster, vrazi králů. Já jsem na cestě na tu svatbu, ale cestou jsem se tady zastavil u jednoho otazníčku. Šel jsem tady z toho sídla, tady byl hnedka otazníček. A bylo tam hnízdo Vyvern. A v rychlosti jsem to teďka zapnul na nahrávání, protože ten Vladimír von Everek mi tady do toho furt kecal. Nejdřív, když jsem zabíjel ty vyverny, tak měl furt nějaký hlášky jako jo, skvělá podívaná pro moje oči, fandím ti zaklínači, dělej, zabij to. No a teďka najednou začal tady piskovat, jako ať už se neflá...
Geralt, old chap.
Co se mu nezdá, já chci cestovat. Dobře, to už jsme viděli. Takže hra mi nedovolí použít rychlocestování. Musím tam dojít pěšky. Dobře. No. To úplně není asi to, co... Ups, co je to? Jo, houby. Si myslím, že to jsou nějaký vajca. To úplně není jako to, co bych si představoval, že mě ten quest tady bude takhle sekírovat, jakože tam musím opravdu doběhnout a ne se odteleportovat. No co už neděláme, no, hold. Troufám si tvrdit, že to asi nebyl úplně záměrné od tvůrců, jako proč by vám takhle stěžovali život, když se tam můžete portnout. No, divoký psi mě taky nezajímají. Co je to úly? Není tady nějaký bod rychlocestování? Nevím, že jako, že bych si ho udemk, ale vypadá to, že ne. Hop. Tak, už jsme tu.
This is very romantic.
Fuck off.
Behold, wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Whoa, whoa, hold. Mean to go in wearing that?
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic. You need
Jaká potrhaná tunika, ten medvědí zbroj. Mistrovská dokonce.
What do you mean? What about that?
Oh no, we're not gonna steal.
Come now, we're merely borrowing.
Jasně. Jo, už jsem ovládaný zase, že jo? Jo, podle těch rukou, jo. No a ještě dojde na zločin nejhorší, ne?
Perfect fit. It feels tailor-made. Now for shoes. One must wear shoes to a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And we must be neat. They draw and quarter me if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
Be assured, you'll like me even better when you come to know me more intimately.
How intimately?
Enough to get a sense of my assets, my dear. Trust me, they're nothing to scoff at.
May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
Jo, přesně tak.
What, for example?
It would do you good to be more relaxed sometimes.
Relaxed? So you think I'm uptight?
What I mean is, it would be nice from time to time if you could sit back and enjoy life, instead of going around solving everyone's problems.
But what does... I don't understand.
Of course you don't. You're as dense as year-old hardtack. Luckily, you've got me.
We'll talk later. Let's go to this wedding. The sooner the ghost has his fun, the sooner this'll be over.
Finally, something that's not utter tripe. We shall dance till the break of dawn.
You get till midnight and not a second longer.
That's not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by midnight, let alone...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight. That's our deal. Then there's the capping. Then you go back where you came from.
So be it.
Tak. A pod vedením Vladimíra si budeme zpívat Living After Midnight, Track into the Dawn. Loving till the morning, I'm gone.
Hello world, I'm back. I'll be damned. A proper wedding. Overladen tables, plenty of worthy drinking companions, and a swarm of fair maids. But none compared to you, my dear rhubarb. Beware of the dog, Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
Thanks for your concern, but the doghouse is empty.
They let a man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned? Seems we are indeed in for a cracking good time.
What a lovely rowan. I remember making necklaces of the fruit when I was a child.
Ah, the berries make for splendid hooch. Olgerd and I brew it in our teething years.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now. Try to behave.
For you, my rowan petal, I'd do anything.
Tak jdem urážet novomanžele.
Come. Time to meet and be greeted. Time to stay alone.
Jo, aha, tady.
Be nice now.
Once more, all the best in your new life.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn. My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto. I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
Aren't you an extraordinary beauty, my dear?
Why, thank you.
You had your pick of gents, I'm sure.
Where is this going?
I'm attempting to discern why she chose you, Jonas.
Mean you don't approve of my wife's choice?
I've no skin in this game. I ask out of pure curiosity.
Well, rein it in, or I shall have to explain my wife's choice to you hands-on. Out of pure pleasure.
Why so testy, friend? Have I insulted you? Merely told your wife she was a beautiful woman, yet here I'm threatened instead of getting thanks. Have some manners.
Geralt, that's enough. She simply fell in love, that's that. Jonas, I'm sure my friend meant no offense.
Aldona seems a curious choice for a bride. Did she come with a hefty dowry?
I assure you, Witcher, my choice had naught to do with coin.
Jonas' family is far better off than mine. They're a textile manufacturer.
It took a lot of convincing to get Mother to agree to our, as some would have it, mesalliance.
Oh, you never told me. Whatever happened to fortune is of no import to me and my family.
It isn't. Jonas told me the same. That your background doesn't bother him.
Never does. Not at love's first blossoming. But give it time. 5 years and you'll find few things that don't bother you.
I'm beginning to find what you say bothersome. I don't know where you're from, but in these parts it is rude to insult newlyweds at a wedding.
Insult? I'm merely warning you. Know a thing or two about life, you see.
Geralt and his jests. He has a strange sense of humor.
Very strange, I'd say.
No tak do třetice všeho dobrého, ne?
Tell me, Aldona, how is it you and my dear Shani know each other?
We met in Oxenfurt. Both studied medicine at the academy.
Wondrous times.
Over quickly in my case, alas. My family couldn't afford to keep me there. I was forced to return home after 1 year.
It's never too late to pursue an education, my dear. Your husband is certain to help you complete your studies, provide the necessary coin.
I don't know. We've not talked about it.
Come, Jonas, surely you've not taken Aldona as a mere diversion for the alcove. You will help her, will you not?
That is between me and her. You needn't butt in.
But I'm not. I merely ask. See, I've come to love your wife like a sister. So I ask you as your brother-in-law, will you help her?
I'm sure we'll discuss the matter.
That's my lad. You're a right decent chap. I knew it from the start. We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a-wasting.
Are you, expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your eye.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
No. Je tedy hromada stanovišť. Kde se máme pobavit?
Look. Munchkin.
Jo, karty! Karty, no tak. Tak už vím, co budu dělat po zbytek téhletý epizody.
Most certainly would. You needn't ask twice, midget.
No need for insults.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentle.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
Moment, to jsou moje prachy.
You to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear. Many large sides.
Jak Šuměj.
that the losers got to wear the SEs?
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
Já to chci, tu čelenku, ale chci vyhrát současně. Severní říše, výborně. Já nemám žádný špiony ani návnady do prčic, ale... To bude hrát celkem o ničem, protože on bude hrát na špiony. Zlostran to je. Už špioní šupák. To byl víc. Mně nepřišly dobrý karty. Ty prčo. On má ještě 7 na ruce, že jo? Ještě si dobere. Tak to jsem prohrál. Vynechal? Proč vynechal? Jo, on hraje na tu, jasně. Teď bude 3. kolo. No, já si vyšpioním. Jak já to udělám? Ne, já si nejdřív vrátím tuhlenstu. Teď si vyšpioním tohodle. Super. Perfektoso. No. Teď si vrátím na ruku tady tu léčitelku. Teď použiju dalšího špiona. Super. Takže vše se v dobré obrací, koukám. Dobře, to si tam klidně dej, já mu... ne, já nejdřív použiju tohle. Super. Hned si dám zpátky na ruku léčitelku. Tak. Teď si vezmu zpátky tu balistu. No, vynechal, výborně. Tak, teď mu zruším tu přední řadu. Není to úplně milé, ale... jsem to měl udělat jinak. Teď mu zruším tu 8. Já jsem to blbě spočítal. Jako jo, vyhraju to, ale... ale mohlo to být teda lepší. Nějak se na to nesoustředím. Že tady u toho žeru chipsy. Což bylo asi slyšet do mikrofonu. Stavil jsem se v bývalý práci a od kolegyně jsem dostal k Mikuláši flašku vína a výborný paprikový chipsy, který jsem teďka tady zvrznul.
Your tits up, mate. Slap those asses' ears on your ass's noggin.
Oh, such a shame. I'd already pictured you in those ears. Quite the interesting picture, too.
I know of other ways to look interesting. I could show you.
I'll think about it.
Time to drink! We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
Tak, nějakou další zábavu. Co tady je? Co? Co se děje? To je Dubravka, že jo? Od Zapadských. Stejný skin.
Wild revelry. So I hired a true fire eater. You know, woo scope, sizzle sizzle.
I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from Novigrad.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers, but we'll show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has gone as last Yule's pudding.
Groom's hound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named it right.
Calm yourself, Dumpling. Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid us.
Pudink na Jule, jo? To jsou nějaký skandinávci, nebo co?
I require guidance, clues. Tell me all you know. Everything.
Well, the fire eater arrived around noon, ate his fill of food, not fire, then went for a stroll to air some gases, he said. That horror demon saw him and started barking like a thing possessed.
Why so?
Haven't a clue. Didn't like the man, sensed something awry. Perhaps that the man swallowed fire. Animals fear fire.
If I feared, it would have fled, not given chase.
Damn fool dog. How can you know? But it snapped its chain and chased the fire eater into the woods.
Foolish or not, it's our son-in-law's beloved pet. There'll be hell to pay if it goes missing.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Oh, mighty generous offer. but no one knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have our ways. The Flame Gulper, what did he look like?
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough to identify him.
I shall find him.
We thank you, and hope for the best.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it? You're not actually a witcher, Vladimir.
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shani, Vladimir and I need to find the Fire Eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
Tally-ho. Adventure awaits.
Tally-ho, jasně. Death or Glory. No, takových stop.
The dog made these tracks true, but a small one. And judging by its house, Demon is a hulk, but beggars can't choose their tracks. So I shall follow these.
Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now.
Ah, čepička.
The spark spitter's cap, if ever I've seen one. As jesterly as they come.
Tam už je něco vidět nebo slyšet.
Two conclusions then. Our magician is fat and a coward.
Co tam řveš? Ty ten pes?
Missing man, missing mutt.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Ňufík.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
What do we do?
No. Pokud na něj použiju axi, jakože vždycky jsem použil axi, tak pes se stane silně submisivním, lehne si do boudy, bude kňučet a bude se chovat jako po nějakým traumatickým zážitku. Já ho zkusím zahnat. Co se stane?
I'd chase it off with a stick, but that strikes me as unwitcherly.
Effective, though.
No.
Job done. Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Nebo žrali, ne?
Geralt, this jester is
no
drunk as a
jasně.
skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Course. Bottoms up.
Dobře, dobře. A to je pálenka, ale.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand
Jo,
why you want some
medovina,
private
aha.
time with it.
No, to není nic silného.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing an hound. Hound? But it was a monster. A furry, faggy devil. They chose a fitting name for it.
Your cap, sir. Lost it running from that pup like a gutless coward.
Ah, my dearest cap. Always
Takže
brought me
nejenom
luck.
ožrali, ale ještě k tomu
I'll wear
retardovaný.
it for every performance.
You can forget about performing in your state.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, That's bollocks. Second, I'm a fire eater, not a stilt walker. Standing straight ain't a requirement.
Jasně, schořet může i v leže.
Oh, you shan't pull the wool over my eyes. I know your type. Now here's the plan. We shall head down this path till we arrive at the wedding. You'll have sobered by then.
But...
Silence. Do you know me, sir? When a nobleman speaks, you listen. You will stay close at my side. We will return to the wedding, where you will put on a show to make our honored guests soil their breeches from joy. Got it?
Yes.
Good. Then let's be off. Keep calm. Stay close.
I shan't stray a step. Wild animals behind every stump in these woods.
Moment. Kam máme jít? Co se děje? Ježíš, to bláznivý prase. Kde seš, prase? Pojď sem. Jdi mi od toho ohniváka, jak se jmenuje? Fire performance nějaký, polikač ohňů, tak. Super, masíčko.
Tell me, are bears often boar-shaped in your experience?
Got weak eyes, see? Besides, I'm a fire eater, not some damn naturalist.
Indeed you are not, Master. Believe I failed to ask. What do they call you?
David Altonsborough.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough. Stay close, and no harm will come to you. I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting gob gets to the wedding safe and sound.
Takhle to nestihneme, 32 minut jedu už. Ještě čeká spousta další zábavy. A taky spousta načítání koukám.
The missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing, if I may say so myself.
And Demon? What's with him?
Haven't a clue. He'd chased the fire eater up a tree, so I chased him off. Assumed he'd wandered home.
He hasn't. No one's seen hide nor hair of him.
Then he's a shite poor excuse for a dog.
Aye, true. Never did like the little flea bag.
Your attention, please. I invite all to witness the spectacle unrivaled. A man so bold as to eat fire!
We must watch the trickery. Never saw anything like it while alive.
To a Ezra Miller mladej tam se může pomátnout z toho. No, takže s tím psem to teda dopadne špatně vždycky. Buď z něj bude troska, a nebo uteče a už se nevrátí, no. Co tu kecáš? Tady můj Geralt dělá breakdance z kotrmelce, tyjo, každou chvíli a prej, že neuměj, jo. Takový zaklínačský pogo trošku. Pořádně rozkopat ty stoly by měl ještě. No, tohle už je trošku za hranou. Ale tak když je člověk opilej, tak vyvádí různé věci. klasický dvoučtvrteční takt, že jo, půlka pěkně. Ještě něco? Ale kdo přišel?
The Witcher Geralt and his enchanting partner Shani. Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last,
Loužáček.
music for a loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
To vypadá, když bude dělat nějaký kung fu. Nebo cvičí nějaký číkung, nebo jak tomu říkají. Ne, tai chi vlastně, takhle. Takový to, ty gumový pohyby divný. No to je mi romantika teda. No tak samozřejmě, že by řekl, že je to jenom předehra.
They say dance is a mere foretaste of more intimate interaction.
Who says this?
I do, for one.
I do wonder what you mean by intimate interaction.
Oh, it's a fascinating process. One you as a scholar and medic might find especially interesting. I'd gladly explain it in detail, but it's horribly loud in here. See the ladder? Leads to a loft. Surely there we'd not be disturbed while investigating the nature of intimate interaction. Seems the music and the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner?
Not sure I do.
What are you doing? Have you lost your
To se
mind?
dalo čekat.
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
A kde je potom všechna legrace?
Don't be upset, my peach. I couldn't resist.
I'm not upset. Just next time, don't lunge at me like that.
I'd had a long fast, so to speak. Hunger overwhelmed me. But yes, next time I shall ask. Shani.
Jak je otrávený.
You're incorrigible. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's adrift.
Please.
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Náš Geralt je suchar a určitě by si zatančil a stálo by to úplně za houby. Zkusil by to a byl by hrozný dřevo, to je mi jasný.
Forced myself. It was an innocent kiss, not more.
I don't know if I should thank you or if that should make me angry.
Don't get me wrong. I've thought about doing just that a few times,
But what?
but I'm not going to talk about it with him here. We can discuss it once he's gone.
I'll hold you to that.
Perhaps a bit of thanks is in order. Seems I've snared the little Robin for you.
You can shut up now.
What's going on now?
Nothing. Never mind. Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I'm surprised. Who is he?
Gaunter Dim,
Je
Master
to
Mirror. Wonder what he's doing.
kuchař, peče perník.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, He didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped in on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply, and certainly not on a whim.
Bah, I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away.
No a ještě s tím Gaunterem neby si měli pokecat. Promluv si a můžu se bavit. Jo, tady je tanec, takže to už jsme tančili. A tady se děje co? No tady se chlastá! Jak říká Saša Pleská, od téhle chvíle se přestává pít a začíná se chlastat. Maria. Jeden panák ty a má trojitý vidění. Tak. Jo, tady ho máme, Gauntera. Jak se peče perník, pane? A za kolik ho prodáváte?
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it. Let you sniff it, stroke it even. Time. Time is the key.
No, Mr. White promluvil. A Jessie se učí, jak se vaří perník.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
No.
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everek?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and...
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me? Someone like you, meaning no one.
Want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
Rubbish. I never envied my brother.
Of course you did. He was a shining role model. Olgierd ran faster, shot truer, lifted greater weights. Olgierd learned to read first, although you tried your damnedest to beat him. As you grew up, he had his pick of girls, whereas you made do with the leftovers.
I apologize, Shani. I'm rather sorry you have to hear this.
Stop fooling yourself. Shani isn't here for you. She's here for Geralt. Even after death, you still play the pale imitation. Oh, by the way, Olgierd's a much better dancer.
You lying dog. That's my brother. I loved him.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you.
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it. I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5. Took them on all at once. Alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave. Often. Pours a drink for me. Gets soused himself. And talks of the old times. He cannot see me. But I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
Shani, I'm sorry.
It's all right. That was... oh, forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
No, to je slovo do pranice. Zbývá necelá čtvrthodinka.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you. And now revel on. Time won't wait.
No. Zbývá ještě 5 aktivit, co asi krást jim tady nebudu. Co se děje tady? Ole! Tohle to je místní aktivita, jako stanoviště, kde mám něco tady dělat. Jo, počkat, ono se to přesunulo. Aha, to je divný. Teď tam už jsem byl, ale... Dost divný, trošku se to asi buglo, to vypadá. Tak jdem se zúčastnit zábavy. A zvláštní tady... A teď už to tam není. Tady se předtím ukazovalo jako to stanoviště. Na té minimapce. Co to přehnalo s tím pitím, viď? Tak si nemáš šahat. Víš kam. Co se děje tady? A proč to nefunguje? No, jsem jim uhasil svíčky, to je hezký. Jo, napij se s náma. No, dobře. Co tu máme dál? Jo, tady už jsem byl. Koupačka. Tak.
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot?
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. Am I to dance now with one foot bared? 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie, I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
What's all this then?
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. The man's got to dive in and fish it out.
And once I retrieve it?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful handy.
Is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged. Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come.
Čekat, on jde na hambáře.
Prime game. Shawnee, your
Joď
slipper.
má ty spodňáry.
Prove I'd dive to any depth for you.
Takový škody. Taková pěkná bota. Doktor Martens by uronil krvavou slzu. Tak. Jdem hledat boty. Trošku jsem čekal, že jich tady najdu hromadu. Jo, jasně, že jo, hele. Dobře, není tady ještě nějaká. Je to všecko, nebo? Už tady žádná jiná bota není? Dochází mi dech. Tak schválně. Budu za trubku nebo ne? Možná bych to mohl propátrat ještě jednou. Jenom tak pro sichr. No, mám 3 boty. Nejsem si jistý, která je ta pravá. Uvidíme. Moment ještě. Nebylo tamhle něco? Ne, to se mi zdálo. Tak schválně.
Damn mucky that pond, sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes overtossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
So generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Thank you.
Nothing like a good swim. Now we must do something else. Something wild.
Jo, ten bot na té minimapě je Shawnee, proto se mi to tam ukázalo, pak to zmizelo. No, dokonce zbývá 6 minut. Já to asi teďka ukončím. A co je tady to za aktivitu? Já to asi ukončím a uložím to a budeme pokračovat dál až v další epizodě, ať to dojedu pěkně do konce tady tu večírek, asi to bude jenom třeba půlhodinovka. Uvidíme. Zatím díky, mějte se hezky a užívejte si večera, jako tady Geralt posednutý... Merd? Co to? Jako tady Geralt posednutý duchem Vladimíra von Evericka. Čus čus. Jo. Geraltovi se to taky líbilo, koukám. Nebo Vladimírovi.